Good morning, everyone. I am going to make a cup of coffee right now and get started for the day. I've been doing this thing where I put in some of this cocoa powder into my coffee to make it into a mocha. It's super easy, and it reminds me of the second cup mocha that I used to get all the time back on campus. So I'm trying to kind of replicate that. Okay, if you can hear that, that's my coffee. I'm super excited because season 2 of Unsolved Mysteries just came out today, and I've been waiting forever for it to come out because I watched season 1 and it was so good. I'm like halfway through the first episode because I watched a lot of it while I was doing my makeup this morning. So I'm gonna try to finish up the rest of it before I start my day. Just finished up a really quick like 30-minute meeting for one of our group projects that we have to do for one of my classes. Last week was reading week, so I completely knocked out in terms of like responsibilities and actually doing stuff because nothing was really assigned. So I was straight up just like chilling for the past couple of days. So now it feels almost like kind of weird to be getting back to this grind and hustle mentality. Like when I tell you that I was so lax last week, I spent so many of my days literally just reading, lighting up my candle, having a great ass time. I'll show you guys what I do in the beginning of every week. So I like to organize my weekly school checklist. I go through all of the weekly outlines. I feel like it's so easy to miss out on like one thing here and there, and then it kind of like messes up everything. But honestly though, I feel like one of my favorite parts of my routine is simply just organizing things rather than actually doing them. Outfit of the day, I'm wearing my gem hoodie. It's been a hot second since I actually took this out of the closet. My friend Jess also got me some of these little pumpkins and they're so cute. This is the first time that I'm actually excited for fall and I'm having a blast so far. And I also recently got this book, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I posted about this on my Instagram and so many of you guys replied back and you were all like, I love this book so much, you're gonna enjoy it. Super excited to start reading this. One of my favorite things to do these days is listen to like ambiance music. This one I've probably listened to so many times. I love this one and the visuals stunning. I highly recommend just putting on one of these ambiance videos and letting it play in the background. I've just been on this whole like, you know, little Harry Potter binge and just reading all of the books and everything. Maybe it's because of like TikTok or whatever, but I'm just having the time of my life listening to the music, feeling like I'm at Hogwarts. The other day I was talking to my friend and she was like, oh my god, I've been listening to so much of like the Gryffindor ambiance sound, and I was like, wait, I've been listening to the exact same one. What are the chances? In order to make studying like much more bearable, just gotta romanticize it, okay? A while back, Kodak sent me 2 of their instant digital printers. I've been meaning to open this for the longest time, but I keep on forgetting, so I thought that I would open it on camera with you guys. This is what it looks like. This is a wireless instant pocket printer. I love things that are just convenient and portable because you can take it with you literally anywhere. Excuse me, sir. Ow. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, it's so tiny. I love it. Slide it right out of the plastic. I do have another mini printer, but this one is a little bit different because it has a peel off sticky back paper, which makes it super convenient for you to use in your journal because that way you don't have to use glue or washi tape or whatever. So let me just see how this works. Oh my god, why did it light up? Wait, that's sick. And then to close it, all you gotta do is just snap it back in place like that. Oh my god, I'm so impressed. It doesn't take a lot to impress me, but I'm impressed. Since I do have two, they gave me an extra one to give away. Like I said, this is not sponsored. They just gave me an extra one so I can give one to you guys. So all you gotta do to enter this giveaway is like this video, stay subscribed to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and leave a comment below just talking about your day. That's it, nothing else. You know, I don't need you to talk about your favorite things, whatever. Just tell me about your day. Peel it off like so. This is so cute. I love it. For the past 2 weeks, I've been reading Harry Potter. I'm like halfway through the Half-Blood Prince. Growing up, I only watched like the movie series, so I never read the book and I never felt the need to, and so I never got around to actually picking this up. I really didn't think that would be all that amazing because I was like, oh, you know, this is meant for like a younger audience, but boy was I wrong. Okay, like whenever I read them, I feel like I'm just completely immersed in the universe and I'm just so sucked in. It gives me that feeling that I used to get back then when I would read for hours on end as a kid. So it's just so exciting to like kind of find that love for reading again. And just because of like, you know, the weather, the ambiance, I feel like right now, this time of the year, it's like the best time to read any sort of like fantasy novel. I'm gonna get ready to take down some notes for a case study that we have to do this week. I think it's like a Facebook case study because we're focusing on social media this week. I have my IKEA candle all lit up, ready to go. It's that time of the day when I really want to take a nap and I'm starting to get into that afternoon slump. I'm getting so sleepy. I'm like, what, halfway through this case study? I've come to the conclusion that I can't be hustling for like 5 hours straight. So I'm allowing myself to have just like a moment to breathe in the afternoon. I like abandoned my Animal Crossing island for like 5 months or something, but now I'm back. At around 3, I have an internship interview. If you guys didn't know, I do have an internship position right now, but it's only for 3 months, so it's going to end soon. So I'm already like in the process of trying to look for new places to apply to and just setting up interviews and all of that. And so that's what I've just been doing for like the past couple of weeks, and that's why I haven't been uploading as much, because just the whole like job search process has been kind of taking over my mind. And I've been feeling kind of like up and down recently. I don't know, I feel like I just don't have that like motivation and drive, but I think that comes out of the fact that the weather is getting a lot gloomier. The mornings just aren't as sunny as they used to be. As you can see right now, the sun literally just went past and now it's a lot darker. I'm getting ready to take off my makeup, but can I just say that I've been breaking out so much at the bottom of my chin area. Like, I always get acne around here in the exact same place, I swear, like every single time. And I can't remember if acne on the chin has to do with either stress reasons or hormonal reasons, but I'm gonna say it's stress. But then again, I'm always stressed, or maybe it's because I've been touching it a lot lately. I should stop. It is Monday once again. I didn't film for the rest of last week because I got really caught up over the weekend and nothing really interesting happened. So I decided like, there's probably no point in recording because I wasn't really doing much. So if you guys remember, like earlier on in the vlog, I talked about how I was doing internship interviews because one that I'm currently in right now, it's about to end soon. Some new exciting things happened this morning. I got a couple more emails back. So I scheduled a couple more interviews with other places, and it's gonna happen throughout the course of this week. I didn't really talk too much about this before, but when I first started internship hunting, I was super distraught over it. Okay, that sounds like way too dramatic. Distraught is too big of a word. I think I was just feeling like super down during that period because I felt like I was so behind from my friends because, you know, I did take a year off, and I felt like in terms of like the regular career and internships, I felt really far behind because all my friends were working and I had basically stayed home for a whole year and I wasn't really up to much, and I really regretted the fact that I didn't really do anything. And I did mention that briefly like on my podcast, and that's one of the things that I've consistently tried to fight. I have like this very internal worry about feeling left behind or feeling like I'm falling behind, even though there shouldn't be any sort of like timeline in however you achieve things. I'm like constantly caught between this battle of just telling myself, you know, everyone's on their own individual timeline. There's no external kind of deadline in how you're supposed to achieve things in terms of just career, relationships, your own life, your own personal development. But for some reason, there's always these like external social factors, whether it be from family that I know, whether it be from friends, and a lot of it comes from myself because sometimes I feel like I hold myself to these really unrealistic and high standards because I have this very warped sense of what I think reality and the actual world is like. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. I always preach about this on my podcast. I consistently talk about how it's so unrealistic and just kind of dumb in a way to compare yourself to other people because everyone is different, both internally and externally. I was feeling like really dejected in the beginning of my job searching process because I had got rejected from a couple of places that I really wanted to work at, and it was just the beginning, but I already felt like, dang, if this is how it's gonna be for the rest of it, this is gonna be super rough. And it really took a hit on my self-confidence and my self-esteem, even though I know it's like not personal. Everyone says this all the time when it comes to like careers and just hearing back. Like, I never used to be this kind of person, but I sort of believe it now, where the things that aren't meant for you, they're just not meant for you. And I feel like sometimes the universe has better plans. I feel like sometimes that's what people tell themselves in order to feel better, and it's almost like, oh, you know, it's up to the universe in terms of opportunities and things like that. But I sort of believe it up to a certain extent. And for me, I don't like to dwell too long on negative situations because I know in the end it doesn't really benefit anyone, and I'm putting the most harm on myself when I'm in this negative state of mind for an extended period of time. So I always make sure to just get back on my feet. And of course, it doesn't always happen like right away, and it's almost kind of toxic to expect yourself to kind of recover from a really huge negative event almost immediately because you think it's like the right thing to do or like the most productive thing to do. That in a way is very damaging, so don't even try to do that, because let me tell you, it's just gonna expose itself down the road and it's gonna cause you way more harm than good. But yeah, so you know, whenever I kind of deal with stuff like that, I always kind of give myself some time to breathe, and I kind of evaluate, what did I do wrong, what can I do next time to kind of improve the process. But one thing that I make sure to always do and to keep in mind is just to never give up, you know, like that sounds so cliche. I know, I'm sorry, but it's true, because the moment you stop trying, that essentially means that you're giving up on yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? Because especially when it comes to the whole job searching process, and given the circumstances that we're under right now, I know it can be very discouraging, and it's just a very different time, and it's very hard to kind of adjust and accept the new reality given all these different external things that we just can't control. I would love to kind of discuss this further and in much more depth in another video. Let me know if you guys want to hear about that, because I would love to talk about my whole job searching process and how I've been trying to get these internships. So I will definitely see you guys in the next vlog, and don't forget to enter the Kodak giveaway that I mentioned earlier. And if you stay till the end of this video, I love you so much. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.